Hi, I'm Kimberly Allison from Starliner Music. Welcome to my channel. Today in fingerboard geometry, we'll be looking at minor triads on strings 3, 4, 5. First, we'll look at some fingerings, and then we'll do some exercises. Here we go. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, today in fingerboard geometry, we'll be looking at minor triads on strings 3, 4, and 5. So there are 3 shapes for these triads. We either have the root in the bass, that's called root position, meaning the root is the lowest note. You could put the minor third as the lowest note, that's first inversion, or you could put the fifth as the lowest note, and that is second inversion. Let's start out with D minor triads, and we'll be in root position. So D, the root D, is at the 5th fret, 5th string. So this is our first shape. We have the root, the minor third, and the 5th. So that is D, F, A. Then we're going to put the minor third in the bottom. The minor third is F. We'll be here at the 8th fret. So this is first inversion. So we have minor third, 5th, and root. And then finally, we'll have the second inversion. So we have 5, root, and minor third. Now let's try the same shapes for the root G. So we have G minor chords here. We're going to start with second inversion. A G minor's chord is spelled G, B flat, and D. So we have the 5th in the bottom here. This is second inversion. So we have 5, root, and flat 3. And then we're going to jump to root position here at the 10th fret. 1 minor third and 5. And then finally we're going to be up at the 13th fret for first inversion. So the minor third is in the bottom. So we have minor 3, and we have the 5th and the root. And now for A minor, we're going to start A minor here at the 3rd fret in first inversion. So an A minor chord is spelled A-C-E, and in this case we have the C in the bottom. So this is a first inversion A minor. Then we're going to go to second inversion A minor, so E is at the bottom. So we have 5, 1, and minor 3. And then we have root position A minor at the 12th fret here with our pinky, and this is A minor in root position. Now let's group these shapes together into 1, 4, and 5 patterns. Alright, now let's group these shapes into 1, 4, and 5 patterns. So in a minor key, often you'll see the 1 chord minor, the 4 chord minor, and the 5 chord minor. So in the key of D minor, that would be D minor, G minor, A minor. This would be a common chord pattern, and it's useful to see how these would group together within close proximity. So I'm going to start with root position D minor at the 5th fret, and then if I wanted to play my 4 chord, that would be G minor in second inversion, and my 5 chord would be in first inversion. So we have minor 1, that's D minor, G minor 4, A minor 5. Now we're going to move up the neck to where D minor is in first inversion. So this is the 1 chord now in first inversion. The 4 chord is in root position, it's G minor, and the 5 chord is in second inversion, A minor. And finally, we're going to move to where D minor is in second inversion. G minor, the 4 is in first inversion, and the 5 chord A minor is in root position. Now let's try another key. Alright, now let's do the key of F minor. So F minor is the 1, B flat minor is the 4, and C minor is the 5. We're going to start down here with the second inversion F minor. So here's F minor, the 1. 4 chord is B flat minor in first inversion. And the 5 chord C minor is in root position. 1, 4, 5. Now let's put F minor in root position. So we're at the 8th fret, F minor, 1, B flat minor, 4. That's in second inversion. And C minor is in first inversion. That's the 5. So we have 1, 4, 5. Now we're going to move up to where the F minor is in first inversion. So there's our 1. B flat minor is the 4 in root position. And the 5 chord C minor is in second inversion. So we have minor 1, 4, and 5. Now for the exercises. For our first exercise, we'll be playing our 3 minor triad inversions on strings 3, 4, 5 through the circle of fifths. We'll start at C minor, and then we'll move to G minor, D minor, A minor, etc. That is the circle of fifths. If you don't know what the circle of fifths is, please check out my video on the circle of fifths. Otherwise, I will give the order on screen here. So we'll start with C minor and play the 3 inversions of C minor. I'm going to start with root position. So here's root position C minor. And then we do first inversion C minor, second inversion C minor, and then you move to G minor. You can start anywhere you want, although I'm just going to start here at second inversion G minor. Now I have root position G minor, and now I'm doing first inversion G minor. Then you move to D minor, do the same thing. Root position, first inversion, second inversion, and then keep going through the circle. Let's get a look. For our second exercise, we'll be playing the 1, 4, and 5 chords in groupings through the circle of fifths. So again, I'll put the circle of fifth order on screen here, but you start with C minor and you do C minor, F minor, G minor. That's minor 1, minor 4, minor 5 in the key of C minor, and then you move to the key of G minor, do the same thing, then to the key of D minor, etc. So let's do C minor. So I'm going to start here. First inversion C minor, and then we have root position F, and then second inversion G minor. And now I'm going to do second inversion C minor, and then first inversion F minor, root position G minor. And then I'm going to move up to root position C minor, and then we'll have second inversion F minor, and then first inversion G minor. Then we continue through the circle. So the next key would be G minor. So I'd probably start here, G minor 1. The 4 chord is C minor. And the 5 chord is D minor. And then you continue with these groupings going up the fingerboard just like we did. Let's get a look. That's it for minor triad inversions on strings 3, 4, 5. I'm Kimberly Allison from Starliner Music, and I hope to see you back on my channel soon.